Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do something a wee bit different today. I feel as if I say that every single time I do a video. It is a wee bit different for me anyway. I'm going to tackle a wee bit of colour. I've mentioned this before in a video about how I was kind of apprehensive or always kind of tend to shy away from anything that's no like a kind of neutral colour. So I thought we would have a wee bit of fun, or I would have a wee bit of fun and test out the kind of colour theory. And I say test out, I don't mean test it as in I don't believe it and I'm trying to disprove it. I just mean test the theory of the colour wheel, and I'll keep it as simple as possible because to be honest with you, I'm still trying to kind of figure it out myself. But you know the drill where like red is opposite of green, blue is the opposite to orange, so in theory the colours should complement each other. And I know it's used widely in marketing and in business and all over the world, especially in fashion. All filters down to like runway and then into the stores and stuff that we actually end up buying. Colour theory is of huge importance, but it's not been to me. I absolutely, I'm a neutral person when it comes to fashion. I'm stick with, it says me wearing this top. This top, by the way, I did buy for this video, and the reason that I bought it is because apparently it's Pantone's colour of the year. Who knew? I certainly never until I started doing a wee bit of research for this video. Yesterday research. And this is, it's like, to me this is lilac, but apparently it's called very peri, like a periwinkle kind of colour. So I thought this was quite fun and it's actually quite flattering. And I'm going to try and incorporate that into some of these looks as well, even though I'm going to stick, as I said, with the kind of standard primary colours, just to keep it simple. And put some of these pieces together and just see what they look like, see if it does work. So I've got some, you can see all this colour. I've got some blue trousers, I've got like an orange top, I've got a red skirt, you've seen that one before maybe, same with the pink trousers. We're working on a budget here guys. I've got like a blue jumper again, I've worn that before, and I've got like a pink jumper. And I've got like a kind of the closest terracotta thing, orange thing I had, which was this. Again, these maybe aren't the most kind of up-to-date in fashion pieces, it's just stuff that I've looked through my wardrobe and I've basically pulled out everything with a bit of colour so I could attempt this video. So we'll test it and we'll see, maybe you'll be surprised and you might venture into a bit of colour in your wardrobe yourself. Right, let's see what we can do with these looks. Oh, I almost forgot, I always forget this, but like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. Right, let's do this. Alright, so orange and blue, this goes against every kind of natural fibre in my body to wear this, these colours together, but according to the colour wheel they're complementary to each other, and I must admit I do agree, I actually quite like this. I would not choose to pair them with each other. This bodysuit I would definitely pair with something else, and the trousers I would definitely pair with something else. As per usual, individually the pieces I really enjoy, but if again you were somebody who really was into colour, then these colours look quite alright together, I think. So there you go. Alright, so according to the colour chart, this kind of purpley lilac, very peri colour, whatever it is that we want to call it, complements nicely or the best with kind of yellowy tones. I don't actually have anything yellow. Next to it on the colour wheel is green, and this is the kind of only green kind of trouser or bottoms that I've actually got. So it's quite close, and you can kind of see for yourselves what you think of the kind of colours together. I actually quite like it. I've just remembered that I've got a yellow coat. Right, hold on. Alright, so for the sake of trying to be as close as we can and kind of follow the colour theory and the kind of periwinkle and yellow kind of lemony colours, this is the best I can do. It's what I've got in my wardrobe right now. It's very kind of mishmash of colours if you ask me. I don't think I would choose to wear this, but there's something about it that is actually quite nice, and if you were the kind of person that enjoys colour, then these three colours together would be a kind of great choice for an outfit, I think. Alright, so when I look at these trousers on, I just wanted to put those in this kind of periwinkle coloured top, because you know when you see things and you kind of put them together in a way that you would like, that's the first thing when I start pulling out all these pieces. I paired these two pieces together, and I know they're no complementary on the colour wheel, but they're next to each other, so I personally think they complement each other quite well, and I think I would wear this before I would go with the orange. Right, switching out the periwinkle colour for this pink colour, because the kind of lilac and pinks again are kind of next to each other, and they're opposite the kind of green colours. So again, these are all the green trousers I've got. These are actually the trousers for the budget fashion haul video that I done. I don't know if you remember, I said I was going to send them back and then I never. But I put it with the pink. The pink and the green I actually really like. I think this would look really cool with a green skirt, but mine is in the wash right now, so it's kind of gives you the gist anyway. I think I would definitely wear this. Oh, now you're talking. This may or may not be a surprise, but the pink and red for me is just a great colour combination. I first kind of discovered it when I done the Zara pink shirt video way back in, I think it was June or July last year. I realised they two colours together. Again, they're no opposite in the colour wheel, but they are next to each other, so they're in the same kind of colour family, and I just think it's a great look. This is the same skirt. It's definitely no as fitting, nicely fitting is what it was back then, but we're working on that, so that's fine. But these two colours together, I just love it, and I definitely would be comfortable to wear this out. Please excuse my grotty mirror in the background. I don't know if anybody would have one of these. These are from IKEA, and I think I must have got it about 15 years ago, but it comes in handy for shifting about, so just ignore that. Alright, so this is the only kind of orangey thing that I've got in my closet. In my wardrobe. This is an old jumpsuit for I think Topshop, and as I say, it doesn't fit the best. It's definitely not the best pattern, but it's the only colour that I've got, so let's see if we can put some pieces with this to make it look a bit better. Opposite this kind of colour on the colour wheel would be blue, and kind of right next to that would be green, so let's see how that looks. So this is it paired with green. I think the kind of muted kind of darker foresty green in this really tones it down and makes it a bit more wearable and a bit more comfortable. As I say again, I wouldn't wear this individual piece these days, but the colours together I think look really nice, and if you're wanting to wear like a really bright colour and you weren't that comfortable with it, putting a kind of darker top or a darker blazer or something over the top of it might work for you. I quite like this, maybe like with a belt. I don't have a belt with me today, and I don't know what's going on with this trouser leg, but that's this one. So tested it here with blue. I just threw this jumper on over the jumpsuit. I don't know what's going on with this. I must have one calf bigger than the other. Figures. Anyway, this is it with the blue, and again I do see why people think, or no people, I do see why the colour theory is that these colours complement each other. I just personally would not wear it, but I think it looks alright. Oh dear. I'm learning some hard lessons here. Again, I've not worn these trousers since that video back in June, July. Clearly we've got a wee bit of work to do. Anyway, they were cutting me too back then if I remember rightly. Anyway, here I've put the pink trousers with the kind of muted green blazer again, and I really do think this works quite well. Again, it's a bright colour with the kind of more toned down blazer, which just makes it a bit more wearable. Again, these colours aren't directly opposite on the colour wheel, but they are, there's a name for it. Oh, I must look that up. I did study before this, but they're in the same kind of family, so they will kind of tend to kind of complement each other. I quite like this one if things fitted properly. See, this shirt is too big and these trousers are too tight, because I would have tucked this in. I'm going to see if I can tuck it in and see if we can kind of get an idea of what these two tones would look like. There's no way that that's going to tuck in, so I've just tied it. I know this is a bit crazy looking, but it gives you a kind of idea of the kind of tones in this family. Gives you a kind of idea of how these tones look together. It is very 80s to me, and maybe not in the best way, but because I'm actually pleasantly surprised at that. I can't actually believe how much I liked some of the outfits. I say I liked them, but I mean, would I wear them out and about? I'm not sure. I think what I would do is maybe take kind of individual pieces and put them with something more kind of neutral, so that it was more to my kind of own personal style. I couldn't really see myself getting out in like the blue and the orange, even though I did love the look. I just don't really think it's a kind of look that I would wear out and about. Maybe I will one day, I don't know, but I definitely will get used out of these pieces now. Just preparing them with more kind of neutral pieces that I've already got in my wardrobe. So I thought that was fun, and I hope it was kind of helpful for you. Maybe you'll go and get some colourful pieces for yourself. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.